Hey, what's going on, everybody? I made wild card picks a few days ago, and I picked the Blue Jays to beat Baltimore, and I picked the Mets to beat the Giants. Well, I went 1 for 1 on those because the Giants beat the Mets, so I didn't win that. Fuck, my bad. So, um, So tomorrow in the ALDS, you got the Boston Red Sox facing the Indians, and then you got Texas playing Toronto. Now, if people remember last year's playoffs, you had Toronto and Texas facing each other in the ALDS last year. And you know what happened. They had that brawl and all that in the series. Texas was up 2 games to 0 and ended up losing or something, um, struggling. Um, but so for my pick for the ALDS, I will be picking. I think that Boston will win the series against the Indians. I'm not picking it every individual game because that's too much. Um, but for the series, I think Boston will win that series because I think Boston's on a mission. To me, they could be clear favorites out of AL. Not saying they will, but they could. Their potential, and so does this next team that I believe might win. I believe Texas might be able to will beat the Blue Jays in their series. Um, Blue Jays have a lot of weapons hitting wise. They have Jose Bautista, they have Tulo Whiskey, they got Juan Encarnacion, or however you pronounce it. Um, you got good pitching for the Blue Jays. Texas has some decent pitching, but I think the series could go 5 games. But I think in the end, Texas will win that series. And so your ALCS to me will be Boston going up against Texas. Now, for the NL, you got the Washington Nationals going up against the LA Dodgers. And then you got the San Francisco Giants, who just beat the Mets, to go on against the Cubs. Now, my pick for the NLDS is I believe the Nationals will beat the Dodgers in that series. Um, Dodgers in the past, ever since I've seen them get into the playoffs, they always lose. They always choke. Kershaw's always Cy Young caliber in the regular season, and then in the playoffs he does nothing. He loses. So, and I believe that the Nationals are probably a better team overall, but that doesn't really mean much. Usually in the playoffs, the better team doesn't always win, but I believe Nationals win against the Dodgers. Now, the next one is the Chicago Cubs, who had home field advantage, #1 record in NL, going up against the wild card. Now, I'm guessing game one you'll probably have Lester for the Cubs going up against Johnny Cueto for the Dodgers, and then game two you might have a Samardzija going up against Arrieta, and then in game three you might have Bumgarner, who pitched outstanding against the Mets. A complete game shutout, 4 hits, shutout. Um, I'm gonna pick the Giants to win this series. I think the Giants will have all the momentum going in, and I believe the pitching will be able to match up with the Cubs. And I know during the regular season, the Cubs won the series 4 games to 3 in the regular season. But I think the Cubs will have all the pressure on them, and I think they will crumble under the pressure. Yeah. So, I believe your ALCS and NLCS, you will have the ALCS. I believe you'll have Texas going up against Boston, and in the NL, I think you'll have the Giants going up against the Nationals. So after the ALDS comes and goes, I will do predictions for the NL and ALCS. And let's see how I do. Again, I'm not picking any separate games. I'm picking the whole series. I'm not going to say, oh, you'll win in 5 or 4 or 3, but I'm picking the team that I think will win the series, and then we'll come back in about a week when the DSs are done. When the ALDS and the NLDS are finished. So again, like I said in my earlier video for the NFL picks, which you guys can all watch, you can like and subscribe and comment on this video and tell me your predictions for the ALDS and the NLDS. Or you can just tell me your whole prediction for the playoffs. But yeah, so yeah, until next time, keep it going, and tomorrow, like I said in the earlier video, will be the college football picks. Until next time, see ya.